Hello, hello. How are you? How is everybody? Welcome to our today's masterclass. I am so happy to have all of you. I am delighted. I am excited to have you all. Now, so let's um, let's wait for more people to join, and we will get started. So I can see people are joining. People are joining. Let us know where you are joining us from. Uh, right where you're joining us from. Let us know what you do. What type of a business do you run? That will be super amazing. There is a live chat in your YouTube. There is somewhere you can write and let us know where you are watching us from and what you do as a business owner. What type of business do you run? So let's know where you're watching us from. And tonight, we are going to be talking about something called why digitalize, okay? So, as a business owner, you want to ask yourself one of the most important question, and that question is why digitalize? But before we continue with the question why digitalize, I would love for you to tell me where are you watching us from. Let us know what you do in your business. What type of a business do you run? So this type of information helps me understand what you do for a living. And I can see somebody by the name Kate is saying she's from Nakuru. I do school transport, and that's so amazing, Kate. That is super cool. I can see we are continuing to increase, and that's amazing. I'm happy, I'm delighted, I'm excited to see y'all here. So, so tonight we are asking ourselves one of the most important question, and that question is why digitalize? Why digitalize as a business owner? And I want you to tell me in the chat. I want you to tell me in the chat. Okay? I want you to tell me as a business owner, as a business owner, why have you chosen as a business owner? Why have you chosen to digitalize your business? Why have you chosen to go digital as a business owner? Let me know why. Why go digital? So I want you to tell me in the chat, why as a business owner have you decided to go digital? Let me know in the chat. So, okay, we are only 5 people, but can you at least tell me why digitalize? Why did you decide to digitalize your business? Why did you decide to market your business online? Why did you do that? Okay. So Star O is saying, my reason for going digital is to reach a larger audience. You see? So we have different reasons as to why we digitalize our businesses. Okay? But a lot of people don't ask themselves, why am I digitalizing my business? A lot of people, when they start doing marketing themselves online, they don't ask themselves this important question of, why am I going digital? Why do I want to market my business on Facebook? Why do I want to market my business on TikTok? They usually don't ask themselves this question. And because a lot of people don't ask themselves, why am I digitalizing my business? What do? They engage themselves in weird behaviors on the internet, and these behaviors are not income generating activities. So, what do I mean by these activities are not income generating? So, they do things like follow me, I follow back. They do things like they buy leads. They do things like they do anything. They will buy followers to be seen. They have many followers. They will spam and get removed in some groups they are not needed. They will do follow to follow. And I want you to let me know, have you engaged yourself with things like follow to follow? So, have you engaged yourself in any form of follow to follow? Have you bought followers? Because somebody told you, if I buy followers, I will get more sales. Have you done anything like that? And if you have done anything like that, has it gotten you sales? Let me know in the chat. Star O is saying no. So, Star O, what do you mean by no? What is the meaning of your no? So I want you to tell me, have you used follow to follow, or have you done buying followers? Like somebody comes in your inbox and tells you, hey, I want to sell you 5,000 followers. And you're going to have an Instagram account that looks like this. Or has somebody told you, follow me, I follow you back, we help one another with this online thing? Please let me know. Okay, so a lot of us, I have never done follow to follow, but buy followers. Wambo has bought followers. And like I'm saying, because you did not understand, you did not answer this question properly when you were going digital. You did not ask yourself, why am I going digital? Why am I digitalizing your business? This is why you are going to buy leads. This is why you're going to buy you to do follow to follow. This is why you're going to run ads on Facebook that don't work, because you don't even understand Facebook ads. So you buy followers, you do follow to follow, it doesn't work. Someone tells you, oh, go do Facebook ads, you go do ads. And when you do ads, because you don't have an understanding of how to run ads, guess what happens? You mess up. You don't even know the ad to run. Why does that happen? That happens because you don't ask yourself the most important question before you go putting your business online. And that is why go digital. And in today's class, we are going to talk about digitalization. Why we as business owners should digitalize our business. Now, Priscilla Njogu is saying, yes, I have done follow to follow, but I didn't gain my customers. They were not my target audience. Absolutely. And if you stick with me with these trainings that I'll be conducting on Monday and Tuesday every week, we are going to discuss something that is called target audience that Priscilla Njogu is talking about. So you find that because we don't understand our target audience, we engage in follow to follow. We engage in buying leads like Wambo. Wambo bought followers. We buy followers like Wambo. Okay. So, and because you are buying followers to reach more audience, you don't even, what is And after reaching big audience, you do not have a clear goal as to where you even want to reach a big audience. Okay, so when you are going digital, you need something that we call a goal. You need a goal. A goal is a reason. You need a reason. Why am I going digital? Then, when you ask yourself, why am I going digital? You are going to give yourself a reason, and that reason will lead to something called a goal. Okay, so you're going to get a reason, and the reason is going to give you a goal. Now, the reason as to why you're going digital is number one, okay, to create awareness about my business. I want to create awareness about my business. If I go digital, I'm going to do what? I am going to share contact information. I am going to share direction, stroke, location. So the reason as to why I'm going digital is because I want to get sales. Okay? So you could be wanting to share direction and location for something called credibility. Why? Because if people realize, oh, where are you? Can I find you on Google Map? Going on Google Map is going digital. So people are able to find you easily on Google Maps. They are able to see on your page your location, your contacts, and they are able to call you and ask you 1, 2, 3. You are building awareness. You are telling people, I do 1, 2, 3. All you want sales. So you have to have a reason as to why you are going digital. You have to have a reason as to why you are building website. And because you don't have a concrete reason, okay, you just go now, and because now if you have a reason of building awareness, you will ask yourself, what is the right way of building awareness? If you have if you care about why you're going digital, you will ask yourself, am I going there so that people can know where I'm located, to share my contact, to be seen as more credible? Am I going there to generate sales? And when if I want to generate sales, what route should I take to generate those sales? A lot of us don't ask ourselves those questions. Okay? And now that you ask yourself these questions, you will be able to now digitalize. You will be able to prepare and to act. Now, for us to be able to learn effectively, I have a program I want to introduce to you. It's an initiative of Microsoft, ITC-ILO, and so this is an initiative. It's called Women in Digital Business. It is an initiative of Microsoft, International Labour Organization, and the International Training Center of the ILO. And what happens when you sign up for this program? You learn how to digitalize your business. You learn the foundations of digitizing a business. Now, you understand reasons as to why you are digitizing your business. So these reasons become concrete. Okay, you are able to understand your business model. You are able to understand your target audience. You are able to understand different marketing methods that exist on the internet. Why? Because you could be so busy marketing on Facebook when your business would do so well while marketing on Google, while marketing on LinkedIn, while marketing on Reddit, while marketing yourself on YouTube. So what a lot of people do is they just get stuck on one place. Like, I did a poll sometime last year, and people told me that they only run ads on Facebook. On Facebook only. They don't know how to run ads on Google, and they have never even heard they can run ads on Google. They don't know so much. And so they leave so many opportunities because they don't understand what is needed to run a digital business. Okay? They don't understand when to go for a website to sell and when to sell on social media. So, because they don't understand this, because I have been a web designer for a very long time, people come to you and tell you, oh, I want a website, I want this and that. And then after a few months, they tell you it's useless, it's not bringing them sales. And you're like, but I tried to tell you, you start here and you are so obsessed with this. So, what I'm trying to say is we are going to discuss why digitalize your business. And you have already told me that you do follow to follow. You have already told me that you do follow to follow. So, and others have told me they still buy leads and so on and so forth. Now, how do you start using digital technology? Number one, you have to prepare, and number two, you have to act. Okay? Now, to prepare means you need to analyze the needs of digital technology and the starting point of your business. Okay? And then the next thing that you need to do is act. You have to act. You have to act by deciding the right digital technology that you need to use and incorporate them with your business needs. Okay? So in this lesson, we are going to learn key concepts around digitalization. What does this mean for your business? Why is it important? Okay. Uh, okay. So what do we mean? What does digitalization mean to your business, and why is it so important? So you as a business owner, okay, you need to understand that for a business to move from analog to experiencing digital transformation, you have to experience something called digitization. Okay, so you now start using, now you like start posting your business on WhatsApp, you post your business on Facebook stories. That's how you start the digital process, gradually, slowly. Okay, the other stage that you follow, the process of going digital is gradual, and a lot of people don't understand this. And this is why I meet people, they tell me, I have been marketing myself online since 2013, and my business is like this now. You ask them why. Back in 2013, I used to get a lot of sale. But right now, even getting 2 sales on Facebook is a miracle. And then you are like, so did you accept to grow with YouTube, with Facebook changes, like the way Facebook was changing? Did you accept to grow, or did you just stay where you were back in 2013, 2014? No. So, like, you want Facebook to be bringing you money, but you're not giving them any money. You're still doing things the way you were doing. Yeah, I want to keep posting. I have like 100,000 followers on Facebook, and they just don't buy from me. What should I do? It's because these people, number one, yes, they experience digitization, but they did not want to experience digitalization and digital transformation. Okay? Businesses like Amazon, Alibaba, they were still on Facebook back in 2013. Okay, so many businesses were on Facebook back in 2013. They have been growing gradually. They accepted to accept gradual growth with Facebook, with with Instagram, okay? Because they are allowed themselves to experience something called digital transformation. And this is what a lot of businesses in Kenya deny themselves. Even content creators, they don't allow themselves to experience digital transformation at all. Okay, they are still stuck at the level of digitization, whereby some things are analog while other things are uh, are partially digitized. So they don't collect data, they have no backup for their data. So they keep telling you about likes and comments, but when you tell them to show you their data they have tracked with a pixel, they don't have it. You ask them, where are the audiences you have been creating? They don't have it. And because they have not allowed themselves to experience digitalization, they cannot put data in one place. Even after 11 years, they don't have that. It's very hard for their businesses to grow online. Okay? So if you really care about your online business, you have to let yourself experience digitalization, and digital transformation. So the first level is where you start sharing you start sharing about your business on WhatsApp stories, on Facebook stories. The second step is where you are like, okay, I think now I need to have a Facebook shop, a WhatsApp catalog. And this WhatsApp catalog is fully automated such that people can pay me on my WhatsApp catalog. People can add to cart. But how many here are still stuck in the level of Facebook group, posting on Facebook group, posting on stories? This could be their fifth year, their sixth year, their seventh year. And then after they post that, they put their hand together, pray and tell God, God, I have left everything to you. How many do that? Hello, Shan. I want to know how many people have experienced digital transformation in their businesses. If you have been in a business 5 years, let me know. Have you accepted even digitization? Have you fully automated your WhatsApp cart? Am I the same way you had a WhatsApp catalog in 2020? It's the same you are using WhatsApp catalog, and when we add to cart, story inaishia hapo. And when we come to your WhatsApp, you just greet us and tell us you will talk to us later. You have not even automated the way you talk to people. How many people here? I want to know. We are now, the number is increasing. I want you to tell me how many here who have businesses that are 5 years and above and they have refused to experience digital transformation. How many? You know, the problem with this one is I cannot call you. I don't know who is watching. Hello, Shan. Shan is one of my students. I'm happy to see you tuned in. I want you to tell me how many here have experienced digitization. Okay? Tell me in the chat. Doreen Kada is saying, this is my 4th year. I'm still stuck in the old ways. Exactly. I said it. And this is why, if I teach you and by new year you are still stuck in your old ways, is because you have decided that is how you want things to be. Okay? I have given you a very good example. I have told you there are people who started posting on Facebook back in 2013. They were getting tons and tons of sales. Okay? They experienced something called digitization. Okay? They experienced something called digitization. Okay? They were able to post and sell online. Even if they had not automated the order process, they digitized. Up to date, up to date, look at the changes that Facebook has had. They have not changed their way. They have not tracked data. They have not changed even their messaging method. They have not worked on their graphic. How many people do we still have 11 years down the line? No, 12 years down the line from 2013, still doing the same thing over and over again. They tell you, they give you stories of 2013, how they used to get even 50 sales in a day. Now even getting 2 sales after even running an ad. They don't get it. How many? Now, if you're not careful as a business owner, you will still be stuck in Stone Age and with stories of mnajua kuna time mnajua Facebook iliharibika. Facebook imeharibika sana. Hata sijui ni nini iliendelea. That is a story you will be telling yourself. Okay? We have Felix. Mimi bado niko storage. Felix is telling us, Mimi bado niko storage. Okay? Need to adopt the new digitization and digitalization. Shan is telling us, Ndomi naanza. I'm happy, very happy. I can learn from others' mistakes. Learn from those people. Learn from those people. Hiya. Okay? Who is this Catherine Silungi? She's saying something stopwatch blue hand timer. Okay? So that's it. That's how it's going to be. Now, if you digitalize, if you allow yourself to experience digital transformation, if you allow yourself to experience digital transformation gradually, okay, where you will use digital technology to create new or modifying and existing business processes and customer experience to meet evolving needs. Do you know why you are left out? Do you know why you are still stuck in 2013? Huh? You never even decided to change your packaging. The way you are delivering things, like I bought the CMOS. I bought CMOS and it came packaged in an envelope. And it had a lot of water on top of it. And I was like, I hate this product. Okay? People buy from you shoes. You don't even improve your packaging. Like you improve nothing. Okay? Now people are seeing your competitors. They have a website, they click, they go, they buy on their website. They see your competitor, they have a WhatsApp, they click on their catalog, they add product on the catalog, and they pay inside WhatsApp. You are still having back and forth conversation with people when they come to buy from you. When people come to your WhatsApp, you're still greeting them and telling them to wait until you come. Now they go to your competitor who is doing WhatsApp automation, and they are taken through the whole process. They are told, hi Felix. So today we have 1, 2, 3. Which option do you prefer? Do you think Felix will buy where he's being welcomed with tea and mandazi, or where he's being told, you sit there, I am gone, I will come back and attend to you? Do you know that's how it's like? And then you're like, well, why is this thing for me not working? You have never adopted. You have refused to adopt. You have refused to embrace change. Okay? Anthony is saying, my strategies have not been working, but have learned my problem has been targeting. Mnaona? Mnaona? You don't have a target audience. That is why your marketing is not working. You don't have a marketing strategy. That is why your marketing is not working. You don't have so many things that we are going to learn. Okay? Now that you have understood those three concepts, now let's look at the stages a business goes through for it to experience digital transformation. Okay? So these are the stages of a business going digital. These are the stages of a business going digital. Now, the first stage that a business experiences when going digital is the digitization. Brick and mortars. Brick and mortars mean you are selling dresses across the road or somewhere in the mall, or you have a boutique somewhere inside the market. Okay? You have a physical store, and that is very normal for most businesses. Then what happens? You start experiencing digitization. Okay? This is where a part of your company operations move online. So you leave some processes analog, it's partially analog, partially digital. You do Facebook ads, you tell customers to DM for prices. Guy, what that is? In 2013, you are still telling people to DM for prices. Still now, you run an ad, you don't add prices of your product. Your advertisement is on talk to us on messengers or WhatsApp. Now people WhatsApp you to ask you for prices. When they hear prices, they run away. Just show them the prices, and the one who are messaging you, they message you to buy. And that thing, and you don't waste your money on people asking you about the price. It's that simple. You're still doing the same thing you are doing in 2013. It's only that you're not saying DM for prices. Now, before we continue, I know a lot of you are loving what we are doing. I know a lot of you are loving what we are doing. So I want to go to my YouTube. Simniongeleshe hata. You are still saying DM for prices. Aye. How many of you are still saying DM for prices? How many here are saying DM for prices? Now, I want to share with you something. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Okay. So I can, where do I go? Warning. Let me ask you a question. In your WhatsApp, I don't know what to do. Let me ask you, in your chat, in your YouTube chat, can you see a dollar sign somewhere? Hapo kwa live chat. Can you see somewhere kwa live chat? Let me try to subscribe with this, my other channel. Subscribe with this, my other channel. Why can't I? Can you be able to see a dollar sign in the chat? Zipporah Kagai is no. Kwani nilidemonetiziwa? Wait. I was demonetized. No, I have not been demonetized. Monetized. What is going on? Yeah, I can see the dollar sign. Now, in the live chat, that part where you can see the dollar sign, okay? That part where you can see the dollar sign. You can give me a super chat or a super sticker. Tony, why can't you see the dollar sign? Wambo can see the dollar sign. Bomber Homes is there. Yes, Bomber Homes. Yes, I have relaxed. Thank you. Now, make sure you give me a super chat and a super sticker. Make sure you do that. I'm waiting for those super chats and super stickers. Let me tell you, my hair was up. Now, watu wa DM for prizes because najua mlikuwa 2013 still saying DM for prizes. Now still you send people, just put the damn price on the product, on the ad. We see the price. We keep asking you in the comment section, price. We have sent you an inbox. Check your inbox. What is the difference between you and the person we were DMing for prices back in 2013 and the one who is driving us to their inbox to talk about prices? You are there to, you see, this is why I keep saying you have to understand why you are digitizing. Are you digitizing to build awareness? To DM people, to have a conversation with people, you are so idle. You pay Facebook ads for you to keep telling people, and later come we talk in the inbox. Why are people coming to talk with you in the inbox? Put the price there. We see. We come with money. Tell us you even have a special offer that ends in Christmas. Huh? Can you imagine if we went to the mall inside the supermarket and then they said prices will be at the counter, still being shopkeepers inside the supermarket? You know, it's only a shopkeeper. You will pick product there outside, then you go to the counter and ask him or her, how much is this? This is why I call you shopkeepers, because you are one. Professional shopkeepers. Are you now understanding? Now, what is the difference between you and the shopkeeper when you take yogurt from the fridge? Hii ni pesa ngapi? See why I call you shopkeeper. See why you are a shopkeeper, madam shopkeeper. Commander-in-chief of follow to follow. Follow me, I follow you back, we say Diana. You're not helping one another, you're destroying each other, Nini target audience. I keep giving this example. I would rather deal with if I had two veterinary. One veterinary had 1,000. One veterinary had 1,000 sick people as a following. And another veterinary has 60 farmers who keep animals, not just farmers. Because if it's a farmer who is keeping plant, why the hell would that farmer want animals near his farm to eat his maize? Your goats, he will poison your goats that come and eat the maize. Bomber homes, I never go to inbox for prices. I go to the next one. Who has prices? It means they are confident of their product. Caroline Tuku has seen the dollar sign. Now, go to the dollar sign and do the super sticker and the super chat. Let me put a goal for the super stickers. Now, how do I do this? Am I making sense? Am I making sense, my dear brothers and sisters? DM for pricing. You want to now tell us Stone Age stories. Let me ask you, most things that you were doing 10 years ago, most sofa set you had 10 years ago, the bed you had 10 years ago, the bed you had 10 years ago, the clothes you had 10 years ago, most of the things you had 10 years ago, do you still have them? So if you don't still have the things you had 10 years ago, why are you doing things you were doing 10 years ago? Is Citizen doing things the way it was doing them 10 years ago? Huh? You see, Nini, the same way I'm live streaming here for you with 17 people is the same way Citizen TV is live streaming to thousands of people. You are the only one who has refused to adapt. You are the only one who has refused to experience digital transformation, madam, inbox DM for prizes. Where were our DM for prizes in 2013, 2010? No difference. If you run an ad and people still come to ask you for prizes in your inbox, you are the same. Even after we have a Facebook shop, even after we have a WhatsApp catalog, you still tell people to DM for prizes, even though you don't say it. Yes, shopkeeper was just chilling. We, Judy Wamaitha, mumeona the dollar sign? Nataka hiyo dollar sign muklik. Muweke dora. Mi napewa dora siku hizi. Sitaki mambo ya Kenyan shilling. Okay? Yeah, shopkeeper was just chilling and that's it. So I want you to tell me, are you enjoying the class? Hey, DM for prizes creates room for bargaining. That's you're going to expose yourself for bargaining. That's what you're going to do to yourself. Okay? Now, higher. The other step is digitalization. This is whereby now most of you are stuck at digitization level. You are partially doing stories, doing ads, and still driving people in your inbox to still discuss the same thing you ran for ads. I don't even understand you. And then after that, now you experience digitization. This is where now your WhatsApp catalog is automated. People can buy and even add their shipping details in your WhatsApp. All you do is process the order. You now have a website where they can buy everything, and everything is automated, even with the warehouse and the shipping company. Okay? So you gradually expand your digital processes and practices, like opening a social media account. A social media account like a TikTok, a Facebook page. Okay? So this Facebook page is very different from your Facebook profile. Some of you are still selling on your Facebook profile for 10 years. You still don't have a Facebook page where you can create a shop. Mbona yangu inadai unsuccessful? I don't know. I don't have any idea. I don't know. Okay? Then we have the other one. Which is digital transformation. A business is now fully digital. It has a website. It accepts payment online. You even listen, guy. You even say, hey, mi kama mtu nikifanya vitu ni create website, alafu nimespend pesa ku create your website, alafu nilipwe online, mtu achukue 1% ya pesa yangu. Ai, wacha tu nifanye lipa na M-Pesa till number. Jumia doesn't accept DM. Jumia has never told anybody DM me for prices. Jumia has never told anybody WhatsApp for prices. Jumia has never told anybody pay with this till number. We all go to the website, we add to cart, we check out, and we enter the pay bill. And they ship, and we take the product the way it is. And even if you don't like it there, when the shipping guy is there, they tell you, you return it your way. Through the website, you first have to say you want to return, and that's it. But you, Madam Shopkeeper, you are still stuck. See yourself stuck in 2014. You have refused to experience digital transformation because I pay for a website, and then mtu akuje, you will be left behind. You know why? Because your sales will go down since you have no automation, and your competitors' sales will go up because they have automated the process. You will get fatigued, and you will even resent what you're doing. That's what's going to happen. This has nothing to do with monitoring spirits. This has nothing to do with the husband who hates you. This has everything to do with your perspective, your thought process, and your belief system, and your inability to adapt to emerging issues and current trends. I got a lady who told me she will get me Form 4, Nini high school, Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4 books. We will be looking at those books, and you will see emerging issues from business studies here, Form 3, current trends and emerging issues. If you fail to adopt, you are kicked out. It's survival for the fittest. You see, when you don't listen to your teacher in class, when you're in high school and in primary and in university, because you are lied to, the things you learn in classroom, they don't apply in life, you end up living a messed up life. Okay? This is why you need to understand it's survival for the fittest. Come rain, come sunshine. So we have Judy Wamaitha. Thank you, Sana. Judy Wamaitha. Thank you. my wig. My wig. Ah, my wig. Si nywele yangu. Wenye hawajui si nywele yangu, hii si nywele yangu. Okay? Thank you so much, Judy. Thank you for the super chat. So let's continue. So make sure you send me a super chat to support this channel. Now let's continue. So when you digitize your business, it comes with a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean it comes with a lot of benefits. When you digitize your business, it does what? It comes with a lot of benefits. And what are some of these benefits? I want you to tell me in the chat before we continue. As a business owner who has been suffering for over a decade through DM me for prices, through I got your message, wait for a few minutes, through spamming people in their DM, through follow to follow, through buying followers. As a business owner who has been indulging in an income generating activity, okay, what do you think? What do you think are the benefits of digitalization? Let me know in the chat what you think are the benefits of digitalization. Judy Wamaida. Caroline Duku. I know Caroline Duku is trying to put... Could you please tell me, those who are in class? You know, now I can't find you and ask you. Could you tell me the benefits of digitalization? What are the benefits of, based on what I have been explaining, what do you think are the benefits of digitalization? Felix? Judy Wamaida, what are the benefits of digitalization? Okay. So we have Anne Kemother. She's telling us when you digitalize, the first thing that you experience is increased sales. Why do you think we have increased sales, Anne Kemother, after digitalization? Can you help me understand what are the benefits of digitalizing your business? I've explained 3 stages. Digitization, where you now start doing stories, posting, and all that. Digitalization, where now you start doing ads, having your own Facebook page, now doing automation here and there. Okay? So, now, what are the benefits of digitalization? Now, one benefit is enhanced efficiency. Okay? We have enhanced efficiency. And when it comes to enhanced efficiency, we are talking about automation and digital tools streamline operations, reduce manual tasks, and increase overall productivity. What does this mean? Increasing overall productivity through automation and digital tools are streamlining your operation. Number one, if you are selling products online, you put prices. Your ads go showing everybody the price, so it's everybody who comes across it, they can see the price right there. Or if they come to your DM and they ask the price of this question, they get the actual answer. So this dress costs this amount of money. They get that. So you don't have to keep engaging with them. Okay? And one tool that is used in automation is actually a website. Because if you go to a website, if you look at a boutique in an analog setting and a website, Analog, somebody comes into your business, they ask you, what is the price of this dress? Do you have this color? What is the size? But on a website, they see the ad of a red dress. They come, they see there is blue, yellow, they see the different sizes, and they see you can ship to where they are. So you experience enhanced efficiency. Okay? Then you continue. You go to cost saving. Okay? Digital solutions often eliminate the need for physical infrastructure, reduce paperwork, and lower operational cost. Okay? So you don't have to write so and so has bought their clothes on deposit. Now you write their name, and then after you write, they come and tell you, hey, I paid for my dress deposit. Now I have the other half, and you're like, I sold the dress. You failed to come on time. Or, wow, akisikuwa nakumbuka, because you lost where you wrote everything. So unaharibiwa jina, your small village. Your name is ruined because of 200 shilling that was paid in deposit. I have gotten another super sticker. Thank you so much, Shan. You see, now these are people who love what I'm doing and they are supporting what I'm doing. Could you send me a super sticker? I will appreciate. Thank you so much, Shan. Shan is very active on my website. Okay, so digital nini eliminates need for physical infrastructure. Okay, it saves a lot. Let me tell you the reason as to why most of you start shops in Nairobi CBD. You deeply down know if you start that shop with the way you are aggressive and the way you are good. Okay, you start a shop, you get a very nice strategic location, you employ somebody, they bring in their stock, they put it under, or they give the neighbor who is a owner like you, not even an employee, so that you can filisika umondo. Okay, they give the neighbor. When somebody order, they go get the product from the neighbor, they come and sell it. If it is a top like this, somebody you have employed, go get a top like this, they sell it, and you are the one paying the rent. They do not even have mercy to say that, let me bring tops like this so that for when my boss they finish, I sell mine. No. So now with digitization, you have your own website. People order, or you have your own WhatsApp automated. People order. When they order, you tell the guy at the shop, pack this one. So the guy at the shop, her work is only attending to the traffic you're sending there. And you don't even go to put a shop in a strategic position. You go and put it somewhere in a basement. You're paying for the scalability. Mnaniona? Niko na issue ya internet, and the way I pay a lot of money for this internet, 6,200. Easier scalability. That is what Nani is saying. You know why? Because there is enhanced efficiency and cost saving. So there is easier scalability. So that woman who is employed, who has started a strategic shop, who has started a shop in a very good location in CBD, okay? Because now she has come and learned digital skill from Jambi. She now go look for a basement, because now after all, she's not even making any profit. She convert it into a storage. So when she's akitoka lunch, anakimbia huko chini, ama after job jioni, anakimbia huko chini, anapakijia watu, then anazipeleka super metro, then anaingia nini, anaenda job. She has 10 orders from the internet. So this woman is going to be asked by people, do you have this? Can you bring this? Can you do this? No, she's the one who is experiencing whatever her clients are experiencing. She's the one receiving what her clients are telling her. Okay? But when you refuse to digitize, you can't experience that. You will leave everything to an employee. employee has never been on the employer's side. Why? That is why big companies have serious contracts. Because they know employers have never been on the side of employees, and employees have never been on the side of the employer. That is why contracts exist. They don't exist because, I care about labor rights. Labor. No, they don't. Because people will steal from you, and if it's possible, you will overwork them and enslave them. That's why laws are there, and you need to understand that. This is why you want to take what you learned in high school seriously, because it applies in life. Contracts in business studies, it's there. Okay? They have improved customer experience. Digital platforms enables you to personalize interaction, because when somebody comes to your WhatsApp, even if it's an automated message, you're calling them by their name. Faster responses. I have you work is telling people, wait for me, I am coming, and then just wait for me, I am coming to tell you more and services. If you're not doing that, you have a big part telling us, confusing us. And then we wait for you for 3 hours to come and respond. You think we will buy from you? No. Also convenience, and also self-service option for customers. Okay? Convenience self-service option. What do I mean by self-service? When you have a Facebook shop, you let customers, you let your target audience do self-service. The way you let me ask you, where do you have good customer experience? With your shopkeeper or at the mall, in the supermarket inside the mall? Where do you have improved customer experience? Do you enjoy in the supermarket where the roads are between the products are wide and you're moving with the trolley? You're moving with the trolley. You go comparing prices. You spend the whole 1 hour in the afternoon in the supermarket reading ingredients, putting this one down, seeing this one is about to expire, returning it on the nini, seeing this one is expensive, leaving it, seeing this one is cheap, being like, I miss to me of it cheap. Do you enjoy that one where you are doing self-service, or the other one for shopkeeper? Where? Mwadia waduka. Mwadia waduka. You know how shopkeepers, they usually have so many people front. Now you are there buying. Mwadia waduka. I'm so sorry for speaking Kikuyu, but there is no other better way of explaining it. Umesukumanishwa. That is how you do these businesses. Guy Mwadhani, I wish this thing had reactions. I know you are reacting. Could you please tell me? Hata mweke ka emoji kwa comment section. Do I even have to beg for an emoji? So Felix Monyua, oh my God! Thank you so much, baby. Thank you so much, baby. That's my babe, Felix Monyua. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you, Felix. Super stickers, always include a question in your super sticker so that I can go in detail on your this is the super sticker on your super chat. The super chats usually have a question. I will love to read questions in your super chat. Thank you so much, Felix. Thank you. Judy, mama yake ilikuwa hata ya Judy Wamaitha ndio ilikuwa super chat. So the super chat is good for questions, okay? So Felix Monyo, thank you so much, Felix. Can you all see me? Can you all hear me loud and clear? Kat Evans is saying, supermarket, you even end up buying more. Exactly. It's all music. Sasa kwa shop, watu na makwapa. I want you to see. Do you see when you refuse to digitize your business? The experience you get at a shop when you get money. Mazibu umepitisha huko juu. What is it? Cannot do it. I can't. I hope you are enjoying. Okay? I hope you are enjoying this show. You're getting the difference. Eh? Yeah, makwapa. Mwingine uko na sigara. You know, supermarket side ya sigara na pombe is on its own. Another one comes smelling alcohol. Someone comes with a ngunia and another axe. Even scared. You see someone with an axe in the shop. I can't. Shop, mimi nitaingilia shopkeepers until the day you refuse to become shopkeepers. You say, Jabi, nimesareda. What I've been telling us about shopkeeping needs to come to an end. I agree. It needs, the shopkeeping behavior needs to come to an end. We have to celebrate you so that we'll also be celebrated during our turn. We are also learning how this monetization work. Excellent. Thank you so much. So I want you to understand, when you refuse to digitize your business, you act like a shopkeeper and you don't end up running a sustainable shop at the end of the day. Because let's be honest, when you are growing up, which shopkeeper is still a shopkeeper today? Also, which shopkeeper has grown something big to become something like Madai? Very few. Okay? Or Magunado. Very few. Okay? So market expansion. So remember when I told you that woman who is employed somewhere in Westlands? This woman who is employed in Westlands, this is what she does. She gets a strategic location in Nairobi. She employs somebody. But now she gets Jambi. Okay? She learns from Jambi. She can digitize. Now she starts marketing herself on the internet. And when she markets herself on the internet, what happens? Okay, she starts getting customers from Nakuru, Mombasa, Kisumu, everywhere. So her business is only known to those people who are working to her business. It's known all over Kenya. Okay, so a digital presence breaks geographic barriers. I was working with a lecturer. She's now a professor. And she told me, Jambi, I want to sell my books beyond the walls of the university. When we digitalized, she started selling her books in Canada, Australia, New Zealand. She would tell me, Guy, kuna mtu ameota wa New Zealand. Na ni digital book. Jabi. Na warinitoa YouTube. Warinitoa YouTube. Between 2015 when she published that book and 2020, she had done less than 100 sales. When we met, in a span of 1 year, 2,000 sales in digital copies. Kamuragethaka. And you know, I'm a cartoon even with my clients. Even when I'm explaining them things, I still call them shopkeeper. Shopkeeper. Even when I'm shopkeeper, how have you been my shopkeeper? Okay, so this woman, okay, she breaks the geographical barrier. She allows her business to reach new market and a global audience. Tell me, where are you watching me from? I'm in Vika. Let me know in the chat. Where are you watching me from? Felix is in Umoja. Okay. Caroline Dhuku ni neighbor ya Felix. Guy nitambua ninafanya mambo ya data. Hebu wacha nisimsusu Todoma. Mimi niko karibu kwenda kwa koti. Very soon napelekwa kwa koti. Todo data yenyewe. Sitaki mambo ya data mimi. Sitaki kuita watu wanaishi huku na huku. So the other thing is data analytics. You have been telling people, DM me for prices. You don't have data of people who have bought from you. You know, on Facebook, you can have data of people who have been buying from you if you have a Facebook shop, if you have a WhatsApp catalog, and if you have inaitangwa nini, if you have a website, you can have data integrated with Facebook and all other platforms in one place. And what happens, a lot of people don't understand audiences. And I will teach something called a funnel. If you stay with me, if you keep watching me, I'll be going live Monday and Tuesday. So we are going to be learning so many cool things. Okay. So what happens is, people, this one I can't teach without my pen and the board. Just let's talk about insights. Okay, so because you have been doing things the way you were doing back in 2013, you don't correct data, you don't understand your audience, you don't have an audience that has purchased from you, you don't have an audience that likes, comments, share, you don't have an audience that is for a specific purpose. You have to have audiences for specific reasons. And because you don't have this type of audiences, you cannot be able to make smart decisions for your business. Okay? You don't even know, where am I getting sales from? Are my sales coming from the ad or from the post I did on my Facebook profile, on my stories? So you know your sales are coming from your Facebook, they will focus on the and then you will try to improve on your posts. But because you like you suffer from shiny object syndrome, Madam Shopkeeper, Commander-in-Chief of Follow to Follow, because you suffer from shiny object syndrome, what you do is you now start going to TikTok, you neglect your Facebook, you neglect your WhatsApp, you hear about Google because Jane said about it, you run to it. You hear about Instagram, you run to it without any data that is guiding you to make that decision. And now you start asking yourself, I was making sales. Where did I go wrong? You never made you never made decision based on data. Let me tell you something. The only time your information should not be guided by data is that idea you have in your head of starting an online business. Once you put that business online, you need to start tracking data and let your decisions be guided by data. You could be busy turning off your Google ads when your sales were coming from Google ads because you realized you are going viral on TikTok. I want you to understand. This is what happens. You post on TikTok, you go viral. You have a website. So they go on Google, they research more about your business. So they make the purchase quite good. But because you don't understand digital transformation, understand that in ads, in digital marketing, we attribute data. We say, if as happen, And it originated from different. This person saw us in different platform. They saw us first on TikTok. Attribute that to 50%. The sale happened after they searched us on Google. Attribute that to 50%. Then they also saw us again on Facebook, but they didn't buy. Attribute that 30%. Where they saw first, attribute 50%. Where they saw last, attribute 20%. That is where they did the purchase. Because you don't make these decisions based on data attribution. See you not listening to your math teacher about statistic? Hey, Sasa, this doesn't apply in life. See your see yourself. See yourself. Laugh in put an emoji. See yourself in Google. Because we are stuck together until that business we are start profiting. Simuniambie kitu mzuri, simuniambie hata mimi ni mrembo. Water. So are we understanding one another? Guy, kwani mmekasirika? Kwani waingilia? You see, when you don't make decisions that are data driven, that are influenced by data, you will end up messing big time. That is what I'm trying to tell you. You see, data analytics tool provide variable insight into customer behavior, trends, and business performance, enhancing better decision. Found you on TikTok. They made the purchasing decision on Google because when they went to verify, to get more information, people trust Google. People go, you need to understand people's behavior. Social media is not created to sell. Social media is created for people to socialize. So when you're on social media, you're building awareness. Google, a search engine, is built to look for more information. And Google is very strict with the information that is put over there. So because they are very strict, they want credible information and people trust Google. That is why people tell you, yeah, nili Google. Acha ni Google. Acha ni Google ni confirm. So if you have a website, they Google. Na nilikupata Google. After nimekupata Google. Juu ya Google. Ake nili Google symptoms. You see how people even Google disease symptoms. And even they have a problem when the doctor is treating them because they are telling the doctor what they saw on Google. Google is trusted. So people go to learn more information on Google. So on Facebook, you're doing something called remarketing. So those are the stages of a sales funnel, and people don't know that. Most business owners don't know that because they don't want to experience digital transformation. Okay? They don't want to learn. Agility and adaptability. So businesses can quickly respond to market changes, new opportunities, or disruption. TikTok caused disruption. Okay? How many people have been able to adapt to that? Very few. You adapt to new opportunities. Okay? And staying ahead of the competition. Haya tuendelee. Competitive advantage. Remember, because of digitalization, you are able to track data. You are able to attribute by percentage that this is how TikTok this is how Facebook, this is how Google, they all worked together and we reached to this sale. So because you have this data, you know, for awareness purposes, TikTok, for nurturing purposes, Facebook, for conversion purposes, Google. So the funnel, you draw it in your head, even without hata huna stress, the funnel is easy. So because of embracing digital transformation, you as a business owner, you get an edge by leveraging innovative tools and staying relevant in a fast evolved market. Remote work enablement. You can work from anywhere. Digitalization supports remote work by providing crowd-based tools, virtual collaboration, and ensuring business continuity. Scalability, venye tulisema, yule mama wa Westlands anaweka kaduka basement, anapata order 10 every day the first month. Customers tell her, do you have this, do you have that? She understands customers are looking for this. She also has nitaonyesha hizi vitu on our website, tukidiscuss website, okay? So she's able to scale her business quickly and easily, okay? She's able to scale operations without significantly increasing the cost. She doesn't even have to hire consultants because the end consumer is giving her nini, is telling her, do this and this to me, okay? Then we have sustainability. Digital operation reduces waste and carbon footprint by minimizing resource use, contributing to a greener business model. We are 11 in the class. Ladies and gentlemen, am I so tough? Mumepotea darasa wakati nimewambia see yourself. See yourself. See where you have been making mistakes, Madam Shopkeeper. See yourself after I have taught you digitalization. And tell me, are you willing to digitalize, or do you want to stay back in 2013 where it was all about DM for prizes? Okay? Shan is telling me, no, we are busy taking notes. Thank you so much, Shan. I'm so happy to hear you're busy taking notes. Wamaitha is busy reflecting, especially data. Exactly. That's what you should be doing. Okay. So do we have any questions? I'm only taking questions that have super chats. Please ask me a question. Make sure you super chat your question like this. Super chat your question like this. I will answer your question. All in all, I hope you have understood everything that I have said. Okay. So we are going to be learning so much, and I want you to get these workbooks. Get yourself this workbook. Get yourself one workbook. I don't know which area of specialization you are in. I don't know if you are in physical product seller, digital product seller, if you are a consultant, or if you are a coach. Make sure you get yourself one of these workbooks on my website. So let me add my link in the chat for you to get the workbooks. Okay. Now, when you get at least one. Somebody told me, encouraged me to lower the price so that they can print the workbook. She told me it's going to cost her 5,000, the initial price. So I asked her to give me a reasonable price. She told me $7.99. Get these workbooks. Now, what happens when you use these workbooks as we learn? You get these things. You get to understand. You get to understand so many things. Okay, you get to define your niche. We are going to be looking at these things. You get to identify your target audience based on their challenges, goals, desires, and pain points. And I know for sure. I don't have any doubt. I don't have an ounce of doubt inside me. I know most of you don't know their target audience. I know probably some of you is a new terminology. And if we want to make sales, we need to understand our target audience. Okay? You need to understand your ideal target audience profile, their gender, all these things. Okay? Your go-to marketing strategy. Si ukisikia LinkedIn, you go that side. Ukisikia TikTok, you go that side. Ukisikia Reddit, you go that side. No, you don't do that. Okay? We don't do that. You have to ask yourself, what is my ideal marketing strategy? Why am I doing this marketing? Why am I choosing this marketing strategy? Where? How? When? Who? Your go-to marketing plan includes your target audience. Who? Who are you selling to? What? What is your product and service? Why? Your brand proposition. Why am I selling this product to this target audience? Where? Where are my target audience located? Are they on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter? And if they are on Facebook, Facebook on its own is a very diverse marketing tool. Okay? How are you going to do your marketing? If it's on Facebook, are you going to do the direct DM? Are you going to do ads? And which ads are you going to do? Because there are different types of ads with different objectives. And if it's called what? If it's on Facebook, are you using a Facebook page, your Facebook profile? Are you using groups? Okay. And finally, when you define timeline and key milestones, you have to have a timeline. Okay. But nyinyi ni nani? Follow to follow. Okay. Then we have the funnel. So these workbooks are 80 pages. 80 pages. So anyway, all in all, so have a good night. Like I said, we will be finishing the training at 9, and take care. Bye-bye.